Okay, so what are your names and tell us where you're from?
Well, I'm Namisha Patel. I'm the manager for the Long Beach location in California.
Okay.
And I'm Dr. Trong, same location.
So one of the things we wanted to talk to you about was your partnership. So the OM-OD partnership, if you were to give some advice to other folks in the brand about how to create a great partnership, tell us what your secret is.
I think for us, communication is the key. From the moment that we walk in for that day to the end of the day on a weekly basis, even on a daily basis, we just make sure that doctor and myself and our team know exactly where our business stands for the week, and we just have to make sure that we're open with each other, so that way the patient is the one that benefits from all of that.
To further what she said, communication means feedback from each other. When she brings a patient in, I'll check the patient. When I bring him over, I walk him over, and I would recommend certain things. Whatever the patient gets or not get, she will write in the chart. That will go into the patient's chart. So I know what the patient's needs are, what they didn't get, what they couldn't afford, or certain reasons why they didn't get certain things. So we have feedbacks. And then afterward, we'll talk about the patient at the end of the day. What could we have done differently to either make the transition that was good better, or we can make the bad good. Okay, so that's what we talk about. We always communicate.
Okay.
And we know pacing is very important. So let's say she's a little busy. I will take a little longer with my patient just to make sure that they don't clog up over there. And then if she's busy, I will come over and try to help out. You know, whether I have to dispense or I have to adjust frames, because they are my patient, and that's how we try to keep everything flowing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the one thing about your doctor that you appreciate the most?
I think with Dr. Trong, I mean, I've worked with many doctors, but for me, at least since I've been here, he's been an inspiration to me. He makes me motivated. From the first day that I met him, at first, I thought, okay, he's ready to go, so I have to get on that train with him. But that's what I appreciate the most from him being a doctor. I mean, he's made it a very easy transition from being, from a supervisor to a manager. So I think that's been the biggest thing for me, is that he challenges me to do better, to be better, so that I can also move on further.
Okay. And what's the one thing that you appreciate from a doctor's perspective about Namisha?
Namisha, she's willing to think outside the box, meaning she's willing to make certain changes to make things flow better for the patient, and bring almost like the private setting customer service professionally into this commercial chain. We're trying to change the image, and she's beginning to see the bigger picture of what we're trying to accomplish with our patient and the image of who we are.
Okay.
So
awesome. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,